Lola, look at the camera. Look at the camera, Lola. Say hello. Say hello, Lola. So good. I don't care what you say. Fucking banging. Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is William Harvey and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling you basically everything about me. I've actually got this idea from a few people who are actually messaging me and being like, oh, you should make a get to know me kind of video, and I was like, you know what, that's actually a pretty good idea because I've been making YouTube for a little while now. I still consider myself a new YouTuber, but for my viewers, they don't really know a lot about me, so I thought I'd make this video so, you know, you guys can get the goss and just get to know me a little bit better. So I hope you enjoy this video. To help me with this video, I actually got my friends to send me a load of questions that I'll answer to make it just a bit easier for me. And if you're new here, if you could subscribe, it really does help me out. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's go. What is your full name? Nice easy one to start off with. My name is William Douglas Harvey. Where are you from? Basically, I was born in Thailand, but I actually moved here as soon as I was born. So I'm basically English. So yeah, I am English basically. I unfortunately can't speak Thai just because I wasn't taught it when I was younger. So basically I've lived in Guildford for the vast majority of my life. If you want to know where Guildford is, it's basically southwest of London. About an hour away by train. So if you go like down that way, if you're looking at the map, you'll find Guildford. I've been living in Guildford for so long. As much as I love it as a town, I mean, it's my home, I kind of want to like move somewhere else and see somewhere new, just because I know Guildford like the back of my hand. There's no place that in Guildford that I look at it and I'm like, I have a memory there. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, but you know, you get what I mean. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I do have a sibling. He is 2 years younger than me. His name is James. Harvey is such pain in my ass, but he's my brother, so we have to like deal with each other. Me and my brother have nothing in common. We're completely different. My brother loves sports. He likes to play FIFA. He likes to go out and watch the game with his friends. As for me, I love making music. I love playing instruments. I love to dance. We just don't have anything in common. It's really interesting actually, because my dad absolutely loves football and he loves sports and he likes to watch the game. So my brother picked up on my dad's traits. As for me, I picked up on my mum's traits because she loves to dance. She loves music and all that kind of stuff. And she loves fashion as well, my mum. And I absolutely love fashion. I like to, you know, dress well and look good, like basically all the time. I can't go out the house without making sure my hair is like perfect, as sad as that sounds. Am I single or taken? Okay, here we go. I am currently single. I've been single for a little while now. My last relationship lasted a year. I do miss being in a relationship. I absolutely love having that one person you can count on, that consistency, and if you need some emotional support, they're always there for you. But I'm not saying that it's bad that if you are single, because there's a lot of positives and negatives to being in a relationship and not being in a relationship, if you get me. The reason I do like being in a relationship is because being single is so much like inconsistency, like you just don't know anything. Does that make any sense to you guys? You just have to like think about things in a bit more detail. But I'm not saying that being single is a bad thing. I'm actually enjoying being single right now. It means you can be like, you know, free, you can go out with the boys, go for like pints, but obviously it's COVID right now, so you can't really do that. So being single kind of sucks right now. It doesn't faze me. I'm actually quite enjoying being single right now. But if you are that person who is looking for a relationship, trust me, don't go out looking for it, because when you're not looking for it, then it happens. Just focus on you, progress with whatever you want to be in life, and that one person will come at some point. Just trust me on this. If you go out searching for it, you aren't going to find the right person. When you're not looking for it, it comes. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking for anything. I secretly am. Did you go to school or college? I went to school and college, and I absolutely hated school. Let me tell you this, okay? I was the shortest and I was the youngest, so you can imagine how school was basically hell for me. But when I left school, things just got so much better. I can actually be myself. But during school, I just was so completely self-conscious with everything. I was so like small, and the other people in my year were getting beards and, you know, getting like muscle, and I was there like a flipping shrimp. I still am I'm a shrimp. But it was hard for me, it really was. And I wasn't very bright either. When I was in school, I got teased a lot because I didn't have a lot of common sense, and I wasn't very bright as well. I mean, when I was doing my GCSEs, I did absolutely terrible. I just cannot do writing at all. I mean, when I'm reading stuff, it's just so difficult, and I just scrape the C on an English, like barely. I was like one off. But when school ended, everything just got so much better. During school, I was faking my personality a lot, if that makes sense, pretending to be someone that I wasn't. When school ended, I went to college and I met a lot of other people that, you know, I could actually be myself with, and I made some really good friends, and I'm still in contact with them now. What is your favorite song? Oh, I've had this question so many times, and it's such a difficult question to ask because my choices of music, my favorite song always changes. I always find a song that I really like, and then I'll listen to it 100 times and then I'll get bored of it. But I have some songs that I always come back to once in a while, if that makes sense. So I'll tell you the one that I'm currently listening to quite often, and it's by The Kid, but the song that he made is called Always Do. I'll leave a link in the description, and I think it's such a banger. It's so like emotional when you listen to the lyrics. So another song that I always come back to is Charlie Puth's We Don't Talk Anymore, and that is by far one of my favorite songs. It's so like simple made, and the lyrics are so like deep, and I'm like listening to it and I'm like, he's been hurt. What happened to you? What happened to you, Charlie? Who hurt you? If you know that song, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll also leave a link below so you can listen to that song as well. What do I like to watch? Oh, that's such a tricky one because I don't actually watch a lot of TV anymore. I should probably watch the news more often because like that's where like it's important, isn't it? But I just don't. I'm just lazy, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna watch Family Guy. I do watch Family Guy quite a lot, but one of the series that I'm currently watching now that I really enjoy is The Boys, and basically it's about like superheroes, but it's like dark, if that makes sense, and like if they're in a real world and if they're run by a business. I highly recommend it out. It's so freaking good, and Butch is like my favorite character in the whole thing. He's so funny, and it's like he's not even trying, but it's just absolutely, it's just great. Just trust me, watch the first episode and you'll be hooked. Definitely check it out. What are some of your bad habits? Now this one's like been around since I was a kid, and before I go to bed I need to make sure that the front door and the back door is locked every time, and everything in the house, there's no way for like burglars to get in like that. I have to just make sure it's like safe, the house, and then I can sleep okay knowing that I am safe. Another one would be if there's something you need to know about me, I love to go out and I love to like drink with my friends and stuff like that, but I'll always drink way too much and then I get the worst hangover in the world, and then I will tell myself I'm never doing that, I'm never drinking that much again, but I never listen to myself. I'll go out and then it's one shot, and then it's two, and then it's a cider, and then it's a double vodka coke, and then and then it's a blur after that, and I'll wake up in the morning, I'm just like, never again. Until next week. What was your favorite subject at school? I had no favorite subjects. I hated all of them except for music and dance. So this dance class I went to in school, it was like a temporary class, if that makes sense. It was only on for like a few months, but I went to it and I absolutely loved it. I still remember the first dance class I had. So basically what they did is they had two teachers teach how to dance, and we had the girls on one side of the hall and we had boys on the other side of the hall, and we were just watching each other and we all felt like really nervous, but I felt like good. I was like so down. I really wanted to dance. Just like, it just looks so cool, you know. It's just like two people intertwined in perfect timing, and it just really interests me. One of the teachers were like, okay guys, it's time for the men to pick a partner, because the guy is the one to make the first move and say, would you like to dance? And I was the first to go up to the girls. I was the shortest as well and the youngest, but I was the first to go up and say to this girl, I still remember her name is Emily, and say, would you like to dance? I had a massive crush on this girl called Emily. I thought she was so cute, and I was like, this is my chance, this is my chance, and I just went for it. I was so like red in the face, and I like put on a brave face. I was like, so I like walk up to Emily, yeah, and I look her straight in the eye and go, yo, I know I don't like really talk to you and I kind of just stare at you at the classroom, but would you like to dance? What are some of your favorite hobbies? Well, I actually already said basically most of them before, but it's music, making YouTube videos. I love making films. I love watching YouTube videos. I love playing video games. Like the game I'm currently playing right now is Apex Legends. I just think it's so like epic. I love to go out with my friends and just be around people and just drink and just play drinking games, if that makes sense. I just like being around people. I absolutely love to dance. In Guildford they have salsa and bachata and I'm always there every Thursday, but I'm currently not going just because of the coronavirus. I mean, for obvious reasons it's not on. Those are my primary hobbies. I do gym, but I do enjoy the gym, but like I do it because, you know, it's important to stay healthy, if that makes sense. What is your favorite meal? That is a tricky one. I don't really have a favorite meal, but I have meals that I absolutely love and I always come back to. So no particular order, I love these meals equally. Number one is probably roast dinner. I just love, you know, like gammon steak with gravy and roast potatoes and carrots and cabbage. Oh, like a Yorkshire pudding. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh, it's making me hungry right now, literally. Second is probably KFC. I just absolutely love the Wicked Zinger meal. And just, oh, it literally is finger licking good. It's just so tasty, and the skin, oh my days, it's so crispy and it's so tasty, and I just want one right now. Third on this list is Chinese chicken chow mein. I mean, it's such a simple dish to make, but it's so absolutely delicious and it fills me up every time. With the chicken chow mein, I'll always buy chicken balls with the chicken sour sauce. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. I love it so much. I just wish I had more money so I can buy more quantities of it. If you don't know what chicken chow mein, I mean, you're probably living under a rock because it's absolutely delicious and you should definitely give it a try if you haven't. Do you want kids when you're older? I do want kids when I'm older, but not anytime soon, like not even close. Maybe like 35 or 40, which is like ages away, but right now I just want to focus on my YouTube and just my career path. I'm not thinking about kids anytime soon. I wouldn't say I want kids 100%. I'm still like debating it because like kids is like effort. If you're currently dating me right now, then don't worry, we're not gonna have kids anytime soon. And if you want kids, well, tough, because I'm not gonna have kids anytime soon. Alright guys, so that basically concludes this video, and I've basically gone through all the questions on the list. If you want to know anything more about me, just leave it in the comments and I will reply. I always reply to my comments, and I hope that in this video I've basically said the vast majority of everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are new here, I really would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It really does help me, and if you did enjoy it, then also let me know and tell me what you didn't like. But that's basically it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.